Hi. Before we proceed accounting the transaction or accounts payable, let's understand some basics even before accounting the transaction. In AAS, not only accounts payable or accounts receivable journal, any transaction need to be accounted using three parameters. That is, you need a ledger code, you need a project, and as well as a business unit. While implementing the AAS, you will create entity chart of accounts which will give you the ledger code and as well as ledger name, and you can add the new ledger codes from time to time. Similarly, while implementing, your organization would be split by business. Assume you make a you have project 1, project 2, project 3, all these would be entered in the master data. Similarly, if your organization is located in multiple places or multiple offices, those every physical location is a business unit. While in order to do a transaction or in order to account a transaction, you need to enter a ledger code, you need to select a relevant project for which that invoice belongs to, and as well as the location for which an invoice belongs to. Assume you got a professional fee invoice. So you will select the ledger code relevant for professional fees, and you need to select which project for which the professional fees that invoice belongs to and for which location it belongs to. So these three parameters are mandatory. So for in order to do accounting, we need to have some data in hand. Like first of all, we need to know what are the list of ledger codes which is already there in the entity. So we'll go to the master data. We'll go to the generic master data where you see the entity chart of accounts. This is the ledger code and as well as the ledger name which is available in this company code. You can add an uh, new ledger code if required, but for the time being, I'm just downloading what all the ledger codes available. And see, this is the entity chart of accounts. I'll copy this. I'm creating an Excel just for mass. I'm calling for my day-to-day uses. This I'm calling chart of accounts, and I'm coloring under yellow because now I have received a professional fees invoice. In order to account, see if any professional fees expense GL is available. Yes, this is the GL code. I need to use it for this professional fees. In case if I don't find it, we'll create an account in the same entity chart of accounts. Then again, we'll download it. Then we'll keep this data handy. So we need a chart of account, and next we need a project. Let's go to generic master data, and where you will see the projects. These are all the list of projects. We download the project and we'll copy these projects to the same Excel. Similarly, let's download the business unit. So these are all the list of business unit. Let's download the business unit. Let's go to downloads. So these are all the list of business unit. I copied this business unit to the Excel under this BU tab. So I'm keeping chart of accounts ready in hand, business unit ready in hand, and as well as from projects, I copied what is the project code and project name and any project description because I need these data project code and as well as name in handy. So so that we'll have this data. Similarly, let's download list of our vendors and as well as debtors which is available in the system so that this saves our time while during the entry. We'll go to the AP master data under vendor master. These are all the list of vendors available. And let's download and save it in an Excel for ready reference. Similarly, under AR master, let's go to debtor master and there is an option for download the debtors. Yes, downloaded. We'll keep this handy list of debtors, who are all our vendors, who are all debtors, what are the entity codes, and as well as the project business unit. And finally, we need an items. In AIS, every procurement or a sale, it is an item. Item can be, you can find under master data. If you see, these are all the list of goods or services or fixed asset, anything that an entity require, it is an item. If I go to see the option of add an item, you can see an item category, be it under material. If it is a material, then I'll see all these categories. Then it is an trading item, work in progress, finished goods, scrap, etc. and others. Similarly, if it is an fixed asset, you will have these subcategories if it is a factory building and all. So in AS, there are three type of items basically. Again, it can be a material, it can be a service, or it can be a fixed asset. Anything is an item under AS. So we'll download those items also for ready references. So these are all the list of items where I can see what is the item identifier, means item code, what is the item name, what type of category, is it a material or a service. If again I am seeing subcategory, if it is a material, whether it is a consumables, finished goods, packing and all. So we will need some basic data in order to proceed for accounting. So we need a list of debtors who are our customers list. We need vendors, and we need projects. We need a business unit, chart of account, and items. We'll have always keep this data handy and ready. This will change by a company to company. In case if your group has four four companies, then you need to create this type of master data and keep it handy by each entity. So this is a master for 1002. I'm calling it as 1002 master, so that I can make accounting fast. Because I have all the data, chart of account, business units, project, list of data, vendors, items, everything in hand for quick reference. So this is how we are just in this video we just seen how to make some master data so that we can proceed with the actual accounting. We'll see in the next video how we actually do the accounting. Thank you.